in a small, exotic pet shop where it has only few customers. Unlike other pet shops that has dogs and cats, my pet shop has frogs, lizards, snakes, and insects. Sometimes, teachers come and buy frogs for their biology class. Also, fishermen drop by to buy some bait. And soon, the shop will be closed because of lack of customers where I have worked for 5 years. One day, a strange small woman entered the shop. Her face looked frightened and gloomy. She approached me, her arms trembling and unnaturally pale. The woman did not look, nor did she say anything to me. Her elbows reeled on the wooden counter. She didn't seem to want to buy in the shop, but rather to simply look for help. I was afraid, but she remained silent.
Have they moles her? Moles? I have no moles.
She then turned to go, silent, her head dropping between her shoulders, and her steps were short and uncertain.
Hey, wait. Maybe I have some moles.
I do not know why I acted like this. I felt bad because I could not help her.
The blood of a mole can cure sick people. You only have to drink 3 drops of it.
Are you ill?
The words whizzed like a shot in the thick moist air and made her body shake.
I'm sorry.
My son is ill.
A glass of water will make you feel better.
She remained motionless, and when her fingers grabbed the glass, her eyelids were still closed. She turned to go, her back hunching, and her steps are noiseless. I ran after her.
I will give you a blood of a mole.
The woman stopped in her tracks and covered her face with her hands. It was unbearable to look at her. I didn't have any mole's blood, so I closed the door so that she could not see me. Then I cut my left wrist with a knife, and the wound bled slowly into a little glass bottle. After 10 drops had covered the bottom, I ran back to the woman.
Here it is. Here's the blood of a mole.
She didn't say anything, just stared at my left wrist. The wound still bled slightly, so I thrust my arm under my apron. She did not reach for the bottle. Rather, she turned and hurried toward the door.
It's the blood of a mole!
She fingered the bottle. Then she took some money out of her pocket.
No.
But she still threw the money on the counter and did not say a word. I wanted to guide the customer through the corner and even offered another glass of water. But she could not wait. The cold day moved by as the autumn leaves swirled in the wind desperately that presented brown color. Winter blizzards were early that left snowflakes into the window and froze the ground. I cannot forget that I lied to her. Another morning, the door of the pet shop opened immediately. The same customer entered, walked rapidly towards me, and hugged as I didn't have the chance to greet her. The short woman took my left arm and put it on her eyes, and the scars disappeared. The woman kissed my wrist, and it felt calm inside my shop.
He walks.
I could see that she strengthened herself. I accompanied the woman towards the corner, but she stood still alongside the street lamp while looking at me with a tiny smile. My dark shop feels comfortable, and at the time, I was dizzy but happy at the same time with the old and slight aroma of formalin. Later on that same day, an unexpected tall, scraggly, and terrified man entered my shop.
Have you, the blood of a mole?
No, I haven't. I have never sold moles here.
Oh, you have. 3 drops. 3 drops, no more. My wife will die. You have, please.
From my wound, The blood dripped slowly. The man kept a little bottle containing red drops that shimmered like embers, and then he left. The next morning, in front of my door, a whispering group of strangers waited while holding tiny bottles made of glass, asking for a blood of mole, and all together, yelling,
Blood of a mole! Blood of a mole! Blood of a mole!